Hey guys, this is just a quick time lapse of our summative color theory projects. This video will cover how to do the line art for your fish drawing if this is the project that you choose to do. The only really important things to note here are how to draw the scales, and also that you probably will want to grab a reference image off of Google or something like that so that you sort of know what you're drawing. I personally have drawn quite a few of these, so I just freehanded it. However, you will see on the right hand side of the screen that you could choose some sort of line art to use as a reference. At this point, I do slow the video down slightly so that we can talk about how to draw fish scales. This will be really helpful anytime you're trying to do something that is scaled or feathered, and in general, a lot of these kinds of creatures follow the same basic idea when you're drawing this kind of texture. More or less, you're going to want to draw half oval shapes, kind of like a McDonald's M, and have the end of one scale meet the tip of the previous one. So you'll see that I basically just draw from the end of one scale to the end of another, and each scale kind of fits in between the previous one. Other things to consider at this point is that the body moving, like if it's more curved, will alter the way that the scales are going, and as you get closer to the tail, they should also get a little bit smaller. For this next portion of the video, and for the completion of my line art for this drawing, I just flipped my paper over and drew the same fish, kind of. I wasn't using a reference image, so it does look slightly different, but I intended for both of the fish to kind of look the same and to have a similar body shape, so that when I start to add my color, the entire thing looks pretty homogeneous and like it goes together. So here you'll see that I just kind of change my shapes as necessary, but I'm also looking at that upside down fish to kind of have a reference of what I'm going for here. This is something that you could also achieve using a reference image off of the internet, or if you wanted to freehand and just try to do it yourself, that would be good too. once I have my fish drawn, I am going to outline it with Sharpie before I start to do the color. The coloring process for these fish will be a separate video, so make sure that you stay tuned for that and keep checking back in on your Schoology updates so that you know when new things are posted.